perfect timing, Derek. I just start the steam. And this fucking is you. Just go.
I didn't even have my headset on.
And on that note, stream's over, folks.
Yes! I am destroying your streams!
So I'm
happy
very
day.
hesitant to do this one because I think I know what happens on this particular day, and I don't want to deal with it.
This is
So
why I
s-
don't wiki shit.
So is your thing officially up? Because I'll start social media for you. It
Yeah,
did
it's
bring
all-
in some people for you.
It's up.
If you link me, I will kill you.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
don't
know what
link
that
me.
means. You gotta link
Please
Derek.
don't. No, don't link me.
Link him.
Of all the days,
Do
do
it.
not link me today.
Do it. Do it.
Ryan, I swear to God, if you link me, I will fucking come to your house
I
and kill
don't
you.
even have. I'm not even on the fucking page yet to copy and paste links.
No, link me any other day, just not today.
Well, it's
Yeah,
not
look at
like
him.
he's
He's-
not already seeing what's happening.
I was about to say, look at him. I mean, he's actually dressed nicely today.
Not for you
He's not-
suckers.
Ryan's
know.
probably naked. That's why he's never on
This
webcam.
is my work clothes.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
lazy work clothes. Supposed to be way more dressier and classier than this.
Okay,
I just
so,
said fucking.
alright. I feel very tired this morning, probably because yesterday itself it was a very tiring day. On top of that, I woke up earlier than necessary. After saying hi to Shizune and Misha, I start doing the work as instructed from the board. It already looks like today is going to be heavy. Hi, Chevy Malibu. I'm suffering today. And yesterday. And the day before. I don't have a
He's
problem with that
Half
now.
chub.
Shizune and Misha might jump on trying to get an answer about whether or not I decided to join the student council, even if it's just one day. I wouldn't put it past them to try, and I don't have an answer for them if they do. So, this situation is convenient for me. About 10 minutes into class, Hanako walks in and takes a seat, but no one looks at her. The teacher doesn't even comment on her lateness. He does, however, stop us to say that we're going to break into groups again.
He is literally the worst teacher ever. I'm adding that in there.
He basically is. I turn my head and see that Shizune and Misha are looking at him. Shizune gives me a smile. Equal parts cute and menacing. This is a smile that says, "We have you now. There is no escape."
We have you now, Obi-Wan.
Okay, someone needs to explain how I lost the bet again.
Okay, so Dawn was the most incorrect at how season 5 of Samurai Jack ended and wrapped up the entire series. Ryan was the most correct and got to pick Dawn's torture, which was completing this video game and reading it out loud on a live stream.
Life is good. Not most times, but sometimes.
It's like the only thing Ryan has going for him right now.
It's the only thing I have left in this life. I will be live streaming my suicide when Dawn is done.
Good.
Jesus Christ.
I got no feelings on this one, just good. Let it happen. Just let it happen. Alright, so who wants to do Misha at this time?
I
I feel
will voice one of them in just a minute. I'm gonna go get a drink though, because I forgot to grab one. So if you guys want to wrap this up for a moment, I will voice Misha. Why not?
Alright, well, Ryan, after the battle of the Mishas, well...
I'm surprised. I can't believe you watched that video.
Well, there's a battle between him and Chevy is just retarded with it.
It is a fun one when he does it.
I don't want to. Because I'm just gonna, like, scare everyone off if I do it.
It was gonna scare everyone off if I do it. How about I
Gentlemen,
just
gentlemen,
read? How
gentlemen,
about
they're
I
all
just
gonna be
read it?
scared.
How about I just read it normal until Mark gets back, and then he can take over?
But Mark is back.
Yeah, I just got back, so.
Okay, let him do that. I'm gonna go take a shit.
Yeah, we don't need to know.
Okay.
You already know.
Oh, he said it out loud. Means it's happening.
All right.
This is me going to go take a shit.
Congrats, there may already be shit on your pillow when you get
Feel
back.
free to replace Hisham with Donk.
Okay, I will. So, by the way, Chevy Malibu, if you don't know, we call Dawn Donk, as in ass. So, Donk,
Half-ass,
it
even.
looks like we're together again. Yay!
Oh god. Misha leaned sideways while Shizune pushes her desk closer to mine. There really is no escape now unless I were to jump through the window. Jumping out the window isn't the best option, sadly. Ellipses.
What's wrong, Donk?
Ellipses.
Oh, Donk, have you been thinking about what you said yesterday? You said that you would think about joining the student council, didn't you?
You sick bastard.
You gotta keep going, motherfucker.
Oh my god. Okay. Just a second, let me reapply the vice clamps to my balls.
I threw him off. Yes!
It's okay, Donk. We were talking about it after you left. And it would be rude to expect you to already have an answer for us this early, right? Right?
Oh man, I don't know if that was painful or entertaining.
That sounded painful. That sounded very
That sounded-
painful.
That's-
I'm so happy you two are able to have a laugh at my expense, and even more pleased to know that you both know how crazy the two of you can be.
Yep.
Now that that's over, Shizune snaps back into serious mode and smacks today's assignment with the back of her hand with an overly dramatic and important way. Who the hell is Silent Coyote?
That's me, asshole.
That's you? Oh god!
Every day you keep asking this.
Who the hell is that guy? Oh my god! Okay, when I
Okay,
actually
continue.
look at the stuff, it's
Continue!
mostly just reading. In fact, there are only two problems. And they're both looking at me. I almost want to say something about how her rush to get started seems a bit much, considering the small amount of work. In fact, Shizune probably knows how little there is and simply doesn't care. Yeah, it seems like the workload doesn't matter to her as much as the fact that there is work. The actual amount is unimportant. She approaches everything with the same level of ambition. While I'm reading, I let my eyes wander around the room and catch Hanako trying her hand at solving the problems. It looks like she's working alone. Can't remember seeing her working with other people before. Thinking back to how shy she is, it's understandable. Hey, that girl over there.
Huh? Who, Donk?
Her, Hanako, over there. Does she always work alone?
I think so, Donk. Do you feel sorry for her because she's alone?
I don't know if Donk is actually worse than Hishan.
This Donk!
I came in hearing a dying squeak toy. What happened?
You'll find out. You'll find out, Ryan.
I was just thinking that maybe she could work with us or something.
No, I think that would be a good idea, Donk.
Oh, you know, if some of the parts coming up are what I think they're coming, you should probably save that high-pitched squeak voice.
And why
Ryan,
not?
are you sure? Ryan, are you sure you didn't write the fucking thing?
Me? What makes
Oh,
you
yeah.
say that?
As you written all over it. Yeah!
Chan wouldn't get along with her.
Why?
nipple. That shit's
Usually
weird.
that's what makes people friends.
I thought you were about to say Zerg infection.
I was expecting it.
Misha
It's
shuffles
coming.
around the question, letting out a laugh that sounds very strange. It's nervous, but still has that lighting up and down quality present in everything she says. And if I was actually editing this, I'd be cutting out over half of my attempts at this shit.
Because Dawn can't actually read English.
Oh,
Exactly.
when I do my episodes, it's all uncut raw shit, unless it's something that I have to tap out for.
Just because, Donk.
I don't
Should
know
it be
if that's
Donk
actually
Chan?
worse.
I think it should be Donk Chan. Just because Donk Chan.
Oh my god. By now, Shizune has noticed our conversation, and it makes me realize again how Misha has been signing everything she has been saying this whole time.
In fact, we should probably rename it.
What, Donk Chan? The
No,
friend of
that's
my
not me.
enemy is my enemy?
Shite
That's
tits!
so harsh. I'm not going to say that.
You just did, you dumb bimbo.
Womp womp. You said it anyway, dumbass.
Sign
I
that.
know, Donk. It's fine if you over here, but not this deaf bitch.
I wonder if this is Misha's way of keeping things fair, since without her, I wouldn't be able to understand the things Shizune is saying, and vice versa. Is that also why she signs all the time? So there's never conversations Shizune will be left out of? That explains
Anyone
so
here
much.
actually? Did anyone here actually take sign language in school?
No.
Am I the only one?
Ellipses.
Ryan, were you trying to hit on the fucking deaf chicks?
If you've seen my playthrough, no.
Anyway,
Well,
we should start on the problems now, Donk.
Hey, Ryan, look at my Steam.
I remember seeing Don is now playing Rape Simulator pop up, and I thought, oh, he's playing Katawa Shoujo.
Because this bitch, apparently she rapes you.
Wrong.
So I keep hearing.
Okay, home skillet, I read. Okay, thank you for hitting next.
We finished the time to spare, and I decided to ask if there's any alternatives to the cafeteria, as frankly the food here has been subpar. This sends Shizune and Misha arguing among themselves about their favorite restaurants. All of them are downtown, so I don't think we have time to go all the way there. And what about the bill? Are they just arguing for the fun of it? Look,
Women.
someone get that Naruto gif. You know the one I'm talking about.
No.
The one where they're like sitting there doing the jutsu fucking hand signal things.
Oh,
It's like when deaf people
that
argue.
gif would. I remember that one now.
Also, I deleted that share on my wall. You're welcome.
I should probably
It's
do that myself.
almost like you're ashamed to be a part of this.
He is.
Yeah, asshole.
I'm ashamed to be a part of it too. Maybe they seem to be so distracted by it they don't even notice at the start of the actual lunch break. I look over my shoulder towards the back of the classroom. She seems to be studying her notes from previous class. It's an odd sight. Everyone else in the class is busying himself with the lunch break. Socializing, gossiping, rearranging desks. The one with the actual boxed lunch is mixed in with chattering like everyone else, only interrupted by short bursts of eating. But then I watch Hanako. It feels that I'm the only one who can see her, almost as if she were invisible, sort of hiding in plain sight. Is she being bullied? Is she isolating herself from the rest of the class on her own accord?
Is she a sociopath who's about to murder you with a knife? Stay tuned.
Who,
got
Hanako?
this.
Oh yeah, I'm convinced she's an assassin.
See her look over her shoulder towards the classroom's rear door. Come to think of it, she hasn't turned a page since I've started watching her. I guess she's waiting for someone. What to do?
Dicks! Whoops.
I'm just gonna read my book. I do what I always do when I don't know what to do. Like now. I've already started one of the books I borrowed yesterday, and took it with me to
English!
school to fill the empty moments between classes. I find the page, I crease the corner up to mark the spot I left yesterday night, and pick up from there. Misha and Suzune are still arguing heatedly, probably about restaurants still. If I joined them, I'd get caught up in that, or worse, get grilled about joining the student council. Misha isn't speaking aloud since there's nobody who'd need to hear what they're talking about. But why does she tend to sign things even when Shizune doesn't need to understand what's being said? Or even more strangely, when Suzune's not around at all. What an odd conflict of habits. I find it hard to focus on the book, and besides, the lunch break beckons me to leave the dullness of the classroom. I do so, heading down for the cafeteria. Misha and Suzune, having come to a conclusion of one kind or another, follow my wake, though still taking it in their animated fashion.
Talking.
They're following you, Don.
Wouldn't be the first time bitches followed the donk.
That's because you paid them to.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Around the corner of the hallway, something hits me in the chest with force of a runaway train.
Dicks.
Dicks. A bag of dicks hit Dunk in the head.
Opening my eyes, I see a pair of saucer-like green eyes looking up at me. Bitch ain't got no legs!
Oh no, I had it very
They belong to the perpetrator, a short girl who bumped into me and has now fallen down onto the hallway floor. He wears a PE uniform and a very worried frown. The former strikes me as a rather strange thing to have on during lunch break.
Mother gave birth in a minefield.
Bitch ain't got no legs.
It was a pirate. It was a pirate ship, you dipshit.
Or she does, but they are not flesh and bone. Her pale and very much flesh and bone thighs, and in shins and feet made of some black metallic or plastic material, which are actually considered cheating in the Olympics.
Yes, finally someone else gets it.
Long, sharp metal objects makes Dunn full chub.
She is actually the assistant bad guy from Kingsman.
Oh God. Oh God. It fits.
Mark, don't say stupid shit. That's Philip Seymour Hoffman.
They look disturbingly artificial and unnatural. It almost makes me forget that my chest is hurting. The girl winces a little, rubs her nose, and jumps up. Anyone?
Don, do you remember my readings? I can't. It made me lose my voice.
Oh, man. Hey, are you alright? I'm really sorry about that. Really?
Derek, I'm going to stop you right there. It actually needs to be more high-pitched.
Oh, shut the fuck
There,
up.
hold on. Let me tuck my balls in, Ryan. Not! They're fucking huge!
I wasn't looking where I was going, and you just came out of nowhere. Hee Sorry.
She's looking really apologetic in a hurt puppy kind of way of looking apologetic.
That's the way.
A puppy with
That's
no
the way I wanted
legs.
I quickly forget about being angry or anything, since hurt puppies are my weak spot.
Her puppies with no legs.
Is it? Yeah, hurt puppies. Is it hurt
It's okay,
puppies?
don't worry about it.
Or her puppies?
I say that, but there's a stinging pain growing in my chest. I know that this is about the biggest possible danger for my condition. Don't overexert yourself. Don't forget your medication. And most of all, don't get hit in the chest.
So don't try to hug me unexpectedly.
Yes, in other words, do not punch me in the chest, Ryan. You fucking.
Ryan's gonna punch all the bitches in the chest.
Fucking.
Should have turned the cop I try to rub my soul.
Sorry, officer. He tried to hug me.
holding my breath in an attempt to hear my heartbeat.
You know what the officer's gonna say to you, Ryan? Did you just assume that thing's gender?
It seems normal.
Hey, should I get a nurse?
The worried, high-pitched voice of the girl snaps me out of it. I stare at her for a
Christ.
few seconds dumbfounded until I realized I probably looked worse off.
Yeah. You thought I
really
was lying?
Doubled over myself, looking all tense. Damn,
Hey,
I'm
hey,
nearly...
Don, I'll get you in the mood. You see your reaction?
Oh. I'm
Oh, that's a
overly worried about
bullet
my heart.
face.
No need, I'm fine. Managing to say something in response, I pull myself upright, feeling some sore ribs one last time, and taking a deep breath. She's knocked the wind out of me, big time. It's nothing more than that.
Why are we all here still?
You sure you're okay? I hit you pretty hard.
It's okay, I said I was fine, and nothing's broken, no harm done.
That's bullshit! I mean, that's good. I was...
I'm surprised you managed to yell like that. I feel a hand on my shoulder. What?
You fucked it up, Don.
Oh, god damn it. I'm back.
Why is the deaf bitch yelling? Oh, sorry, the mute yelling. I don't have time to look behind me because Shizune is already shoving me aside and stomping over to the girl, furiously sighing at her. I almost said sighing.
Wait a second. Chevy Malibu said something. What did he say?
Did somebody do Scotty from Star Trek?
Oh, that's
Wait.
That's
Oh wait,
totally
I gotta do Misha as Scotty.
No, I'll do Misha. You when it gets back to the other bitch, you can do Scotty.
I can do that, Lassie.
God.
Miss Ibarazaki, I saw that. Running in the halls is strictly forbidden.
This is already very different from my playthrough. I'm intrigued.
Oh wait, am I doing Scotty now?
Yeah.
Misha translate right on Shizune's Shizune's tail, but her voice girlishly playful, not full of the divine fury Shizune's arm movements would seem to call for it. Fuck. Now I can't read.
We're all getting collectively dumber.
Fuck.
Soon you'll all be on my level.
No.
Sorry. I was just gonna take my shirt off. I mean, get some stuff, and I was in kind of a hurry.
She's probably gonna get changed from PE outfit.
Oh, she is wearing pants.
Ellipses. By the way, when I come over here, I'm looking at my webcams.
You've been told this 1,000 times before. Your reckless behavior endangers other students. And even worse, it's explicitly against the school regulations.
Why don't they just take away her legs?
Yo, the bitch hates wheelchairs.
The bitch ain't got no legs. Hey, Scotty, get going.
I'm trying to get into Scotty mode. The girl blushes and started to fidget nervously, like a little child caught misbehaving. It was so cute I found myself smiling.
I know that. I was just...
Ellipses.
That's what it translates to. Who the hell is Michelle?
Sorry, I got a text message.
Stop texting your bitches and
Whoa!
Turns out Mark's bitches are actually watching the stream right now.
Hello, Mark's
You-
bitches.
you
How
know
are
what?
you this evening?
My God. That's what. You know what?
It's his biggest fear.
This is what Mark does in his spare time. How do you feel about that?
That's what they were telling me, actually.
What?
That's why I had to respond to the text. because one of them was watching. Fucking assholes. That is why I said
Media skills are
that-
improving.
No, that is why I said don't talk about my love life in this shit, please, for the love of God. No, because I'm not.
I feel bad now.
I feel really bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
As much as I'm
Okay.
giggling like one of these schoolgirls.
And Jesus Christ. Anyways, make sure that this will not happen again. Although I'm sure telling you this is futile. It only causes me further headache when you choose to ignore the regulations.
So who wants to
Jesus.
talk about coincidences?
Yeah. Dumb fucks.
I ain't doing it. There we go. Small girl sticks out her tongue in response.
Nah.
I gotta go. Teacher, I'll have my head. I promise
Teacher,
to.
I'll have my.
Yes,
Yeah.
she's going to have her own
Teacher!
head.
Fuck off! I wasn't paying attention.
Teacher will have my head. I promised to help with printouts, but I went running instead. Sorry, but I've got to change and everything. My panties are wet.
She just pulled a Hanako.
What?
Whoa!
Before Misha Suzune or I could say anything, she's already bolted away from where she was a second ago. Almost
Full Captain
halfway
Kirk
towards the
and
stairwell.
Bonesy.
Suzune looks like she's about to go nuclear on the spot, so I smile at her in a vain attempt to calm her down. Ellipses. Right?
Are you okay, Dunk? That Ibarazaki girl is always like that, causing trouble to others.
Oh god, he did. He says shit and I can't
I'm pretty
see.
certain Shizune wouldn't call me Donk.
Who fucking gives a shit?
Don't
Never
you?
mind. Never mind.
Ellipses. Yeah, anyway, I'm okay. I just got the one knock out of me. Even more ellipses.
That's great, Dunk fan. Okay, I'm taking the moment.
Okay,
Ryan can take over again.
the battle of the Mishas begins.
You want to know the worst case scenario? When all these multiverses collide and all of these different Mishas are in the same room?
I wouldn't call that great, but I left it slide this one time.
It's sweet time.
Ellipses.
I can do Scotty again if you want.
We have to run now, but it's an important council meeting regarding the festival. And we finally decide where to eat. Ellipses.
Just let Ryan
Too bad
handle
you
it.
can't join, but this lunch meeting is only for council members.
My balls just went inside me.
Well,
I'm
good,
just
you
kidding,
can
they're too
hit that Emmy pitch.
I'm just kidding. They're too big.
I don't think anyone can hit that Emmy pitch.
Ah!
Nope, not high enough.
I'm not proving myself without any money here.
Alright, Ryan, go.
We could take a day some other time. Oh,
You're gonna
would that
something
be like
never
a
do.
day, wouldn't it? Let's fade away into the void.
The guys leave it downstairs. Thank Christ. I didn't manage to get far from the third floor hallway before the commotion. Before all this commotion struck. Literally, I should get going as well. The lunch in the afternoon passed uneventfully. Yeah.
I read most of the book I had studied yesterday and eat some of the mostly inedible offerings of the cafeteria.
Are you having a
It was
stroke?
awful.
What?
The class is
It's
tiresome.
Bill Shatner, you fuck.
So yes.
Star Trek. The teacher seemed like an okay person, despite the weird first impression I got, and the material was relatively interesting. Indeed. However,
Endure
the way
me,
that he teaches is really bizarre. As if he always expects that everyone is a natural genius.
You're not.
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Maybe go fuck yourself.
When
When
the
the final
final
bells-
bell sounds, I realize that there is still a lot of time left in the day, and I'm left wondering what to do. It's odd. At the hospital, I had 24 hours a day of free time, but here feeling the considerable shorter hours feels difficult at best. Everyone else leaves. I'm left alone with the teacher. Mewtwo. Is that what we're going with? Mewtwo?
Yeah, we can go with Mewtwo. Just different.
Mewtwo was
I keep-
examining the assignment sheets when we were working on earlier, marking them with a red ball pen. Raising his eyes from his papers, he notices me and furrows his brow.
Yo, yo, yo. What is it, Naki?
I jump at him addressing me, but I guess it's natural to spark some conversation since there's nobody else around. Nothing. Thinking about what I do after school. The teacher slowly puts the cap on the pen he is holding and arranges his papers in a stack, clacking it against the desk twice. He seems very methodical. And for a brief moment I'm reminded of Shizune, but the teacher is more unhurried and relaxed, much more routine.
You have no plans, homie?
I couldn't keep a straight face there, I'm sorry. I consider joining a club, but don't know what kind of club would interest me.
A seal
Yo.
club.
For real, dog.
Seal
Go home,
Appreciation
think about meeting
Club.
Someone else's club might pique your interest.
I guess.
Just a club where you sing songs from Seal.
But I don't know how to continue from there. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
That's it. Go join the Michael Bolton Club.
Mewtwo looks at me in a weird way that makes me quickly want to take the words back to avoid the conversation. But I can't, so I have to forge ahead. I just don't know how to deal with people. I mean, the other students, they're all...
I don't know how to deal with people either. Fuck.
That one bitch
Saying
ain't
about
got
you,
no
Ryan.
legs. The bitch ain't got
That
no
woman
legs.
has no legs.
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm talking to people and everything, so it's not that I'd be isolated or anything. It's I don't know what to think. The disabilities, it's like it feels that I'm being impolite if I pay attention to them, and it's weird to ignore. Damned if I do, damned if I don't.
Hurry this shit up.
I'm sorry, Mark. You brought this up. I wasn't even gonna do it tonight.
Oh, I know.
The teacher scratches his cheek, absent-mindedly, looking very unresponsive.
You mean like this?
Read.
Yo, dog. These things are only an issue if you make them one. You know what I'm saying? You can talk normally with someone else, even if they're blind or something. Try to look beyond the superficial. It's not like a single student here isn't just a normal kid behind whatever that dumb shit they wear. They might seem at first glance.
He says the same things as Yuko did. I know that, right? But it's hard. How can you
I think I
consider,
need-
for example,
need it.
Suzuna's deafness when the only way to communicate her was to talk through Misha? Or Hanako? It's not like you'd ignore that face. But... Bah! I'm interrupted by the door of the classroom suddenly slamming open and the music cutting out.
Can we take? Oh boy.
Teacher!
Misha crashes in, hand straight and enthusiastic greeting, her voice loud and lively enough to wake the dead from their graves. She starts towards the teacher's desk, with her bouncing step, hands energetically swinging with a rhythm. Mewtwo, visibly dismayed at the interruption, and Misha in general, slumps in his chair.
Mikado.
Misha stops in the tracks and looks around cluelessly, as if she senses from this tone that there's something wrong, but has no idea what.
Yes?
We've talked about volume control, Ryan.
I don't recall any conversation, dear Chan.
Did you just call me Dare Chan? That's it. Give me your gun.
Mark, give me a gun. Alright. She doesn't know how to lower her voice at all, then the teacher just rubs his eyes.
We need to kill something after this. Let's stream Vietnam, a real fucking game.
Hey, maybe you should just read your line.
So what is it?
We need help! We're running out of surprise for the festival stands! And prom's tomorrow!
Shut up, Mr. Hanky!
She wears a pink slip of paper. She's looking... or she's holding it around.
I wonder if I can do Isaac Hayes. So, go get more supplies from the art room. No, I can't do it. What's the problem with that?
Power!
Wait.
I'm getting offended in picture.
Forward! Only the problem! Last time we wanted more, there was wow, the little...
Power always the problem! Last time we wanted more, there was only a little. But that time we just took it all and went with that!
Did Ryan pronounce it Prywood without the L?
Yeah, the dude was 89. Like, goddamn.
Ah! Now there's like nothing left there. So do you know where there is some?
I don't understand. How would I know?
I mean the president. Thought that the teacher would know if there's power. Was she wrong?
Mewtwo... Sorry. Mewtwo looks like he is in great pain, frowning with his entire essence, and Misha doesn't get it at all. Looking at the two of them communicate is terrible. Like looking at a man being tortured by drilling his skull open while blasting pop music at full volume at the same time. It's actually the fucking Spice Girls. I'm afraid I have no idea. If there is any plywood in the school, let alone if there would be... where it would be if there was any.
Oh, what should I do?
Perhaps try to find Mr. Nomiya. I'm quite sure he would know where to find everything you need. I've been doing the Scottish accent for so long, it's just kind of making its way into everything. You have to pry them
from my cold, dead hands. But that's a different matter.
Okay, now.
I don't have time. We're so busy.
She holds her head with both her hands, looking as despairing as possible for a person like her. Without even noticing, she crumples the note she's holding against her hair that could pierce the heavens.
Oh, I got it. I know exactly what I should do as Mewtwo now.
Oh no.
I believe it's Muto, but I'm kind of digging Mewtwo.
No,
Come
we're
on.
going Pokemon Mewtwo
Right.
here.
Right.
I shouldn't even be fetching these things. There's so much to do.
You're
We're
gonna
falling
laugh at
behind
this.
the schedule.
I've been thinking, what's the fourth thing Ryan sounds like, and now it's perfect.
Mewtwo looks at her gravely and then suddenly smiles. Smiling doesn't really fit his face. I think it'd be better if it didn't.
I wonder if you could get some temporary help.
Oh my god.
Ryan does kind of sound like Miss Piggy.
Yeah, that's fair. He switches to staring at me focusedly with a hard expression, as if trying to say, "Go make some friends, faggot."
Wait, you just insulted yourself.
I guess I can give you a hand.
Want me to do Sean Connery?
You can? Thanks, Ishan. You're really nice.
I thought we agreed on donk.
Don't
Yeah,
you?
Oh God!
She pauses
we get-
it, does a double take, and then points at me with her finger, yelping, "Ah!" And
Ryan,
looking very
most of it,
puzzled.
like, you go,
Donkey!
Dongshin!
oh,
That's all I got for Sean Connery.
What's Dongshin doing here? Class is over. You should be having fun.
I shall cut your fucking dick off and smack you in the face.
She doesn't have a dick.
I said you fucking.
Oh no!
Oh, I just
It's
lied.
not attention, is it? Are you in trouble, Dongshin?
Oh god. No, I'm not.
Is Dongshin in trouble, teacher?
No, he's not.
Mewtwo sighs deeply, and I feel that I have to help Misha get her what? Oh, let's go back. Help Misha to get her off the teacher's back. So what do you need?
Here's a list. I could try to find the problem from somewhere that's not in the art room.
he's building a crucifix.
She offers me the note she's holding, and I take it, hesitating.
We're gonna crucify all the non-cripples.
Take
Yeah.
that, Trebek!
Oh wait, that's you.
I said I'd help you, but this has no implications of whether I'm joining the council or not.
God damn it, woman.
Oh.
That actually sounded really sad.
Still, thanks, Dongshin. Try to be quick. We're in stall building streak now. We must snail.
She
Suddenly
bounces
became-
out of the classroom, leaving me and the teacher looking at each other with something that
Actually,
feels
I
like
can
a
see Sean
silent
Connery saying,
agreement.
She bounces out of her classroom, watching her titties bouncing up and down. Leaving me and the teacher looking at each other with a bunch of fucking weird looks on our faces.
I'll take Ape Tit for 900.
I'll take the rapist for 600. What is Ryan? Damn! The day is mine. I'll take famous titties for 400.
You're
Not
up,
a fan of the
Ryan.
lady.
Who's up?
Oh, yeah.
Derek! Dark!
Well, there you have it, Nikai. You have something to do now. Now go finger Miss Piggy.
Please, don't sound so smug.
I'll kick your ass, Sean Connery.
Looking at the list, with a number of items ranging from paint to plywood, all written with a small, neat handwriting that is undoubtedly Shizune's, I heave a sigh. I'll be going then. Waving the list limply at the teacher, I exit the hallway.
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 Okay.
The classrooms closest to ours are designated belonging to classes 3-1 and 3-2 on the right side, and 3-4 on the left side. Each
They look the
door looking
same.
exactly the same. Further down the corridor, the corridor was still with identical doors. There are
Room up,
rooms
yes.
that I don't think were used for classes. I guess an art room is not a classroom as such. I carefully push a furthest door and peek in. It's a classroom, but it seems rather badly kept or not in use. Am I in the right place?
Oh no.
Are you?
What
Are you
picture
saying
looks
my
like Trump?
pixie looks like Trump?
Okay then. Desks and chairs, all around the room, and a thin layer of dust settled on them. There are some easels in the corner, so at least this one looks like the right place. The room is flushed in sunlight from the big windows and shadows creeping all over the desks.
I think he was talking about the one in the hallway in the
I think so too.
be a scene.
Specks of dust are dancing in the stagnant air, making the beams of light almost visible. Jokingly, I call into the empty room.
Oh, no.
Anybody home? Something catches
Something
my
catches
eye.
my eye. I
Sentence.
stop mid-sentence.
Oh no.
Sitting on the desk is a short-haired bitch, curiously looking at a boy's uniform with a fork in her ass. Between her toes, a morsel of food firmly stuck at the
Oh
end.
my god, your reading of that was abysmal.
The odd way of
This
dining
guy-
seems to be caused by her apparent lack of hands.
My way
But
of
her
was
presence
better.
here is what takes me back even more. How did I miss her before? She's sitting in the corner very still, but I still somehow took her as part of the furnishing or statue at first glance. I'm
She
not
has
too observant
eyes.
today as a whole. Whore. The girl seems to be frozen in place, staring at me with her huge eyes like a rabbit in the headlights. She's staring at me with her mouth wide open, ready to accept the fork. Among
Like a
other
big
things.
Nice.
I'm staring at her mouth. Fuck.
It sounded like something went off in here, but...
I'm sure.
I was gonna read sentence, like, wait a minute.
We're not rolling that back. We're keeping it. I'm staring at her mouth.
I'm staring at her, my mouth wide open, suddenly remembering I didn't finish my sentence. And trying to think if I should. This
That's a
weird
blueprint.
stalemate keeps us both stunned in silence, punctuated only by the wall clock ticking rhythmically.
Okay, who's taking?
Ryan?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh god. The girl stuffs the forkful in her mouth and is now staring at me expectantly while chewing. This is a bit awkward. Hello. I was told to pick up some supplies from here. For some festival stalls, I think. I don't think they're here, would they? Me. Ryan, where's your voice for this character? Because that was really fitting.
Oh, you mean my original one in my playthrough?
Yeah.
Let me try and find it. There isn't. That's why I came here too.
She picks up another forkful. Doesn't that mean you're here then? She raises her eyebrows, as if she was expecting to fuck me. Right now. She raises her eyebrows, as if she was suspecting my observation was false.
You're pretty observant. I guess it does. But who are you?
Hey, Chevy.
This girl is straightforward, isn't she? I'm Donk. Donk.
Donk donk.
I just transferred here on Monday. There's something in here.
I'm
making
Rin.
some fucking noise.
Suzuka Rin. Rin Suzuka. Rin the Collector.
I'm Coca-Cola.
I won't shake hands with you, but at least we know who we are now.
Wait. Change the
That's
fucking
a
voice.
funny
Some
joke.
Chris.
That's very nice.
Or deadpan manner of talking makes it hard to determine whether she's joking about shaking hands or not.
Shake the stump.
Shaking the stump. Oh my god, I don't think I could do a 1980s gay guy. It kind of bothers me. Joking about these matters doesn't feel appropriate at all.
Nailed
Oh,
it.
dude,
You
no,
nailed that
here,
pretty good, Don.
here.
That's-
God damn it.
Here, let continue. I'll try it the next time.
Congratulations, Don.
Well,
You are
I'm trying
now.
to figure what's going. Well, I'm trying to figure out what's appropriate and whether this girl is. She seems to have lost her interest in me and is now gazing yearningly back at her food. Oh my
Can I
god.
continue my lunch? If you don't mind me, I won't mind you.
No!
If you need to get your stuff, the supplies are at the back.
Fabulous!
Continue, darling. We're all waiting.
Go right ahead. But lunch? School's already over for the day.
What word would you use then? There's no word for a meal you eat after lunch, but before dinner, right? Dinner. It bothers me too much too, but I don't really know what I should say.
A snack? I don't think you're supposed to eat a meal between lunch and dinner to begin with.
Fuck you!
What about second breakfast?
But I'm hungry now, and my delicious box lunch would go to waste otherwise.
Yep.
I have curry. It's very delicious.
With much decisiveness, Rin once again picks up the fork between her toes, and with at least as much impoliteness as she's... Fuck! She points it straight at me! I can't keep doing that.
So, Nakai, what brings you to this place?
Like I said, my name's Donk.
Why?
That hurt a little bit.
Yeah, that was very fucking gay.
I think we killed Mark. I was told to look for these things.
No,
Mark just
the
slumped back in his
school.
chair and was like, oh.
From outside, you look fine. Is your problem inside?
I'm already drained.
I come to a full stop, opening my
Is your
mouth
mortgage-
but not getting a word out. Ryan.
I can guess. I'm good at guessing. Better than most people.
Rin cuts me off before I can answer her question or skirt around it somehow. I don't know which I would have done. I've frozen for this issue again. I haven't even told anyone here about my condition, or maybe it's only because it hasn't really come up. I'm losing the picture, guys. I do get the feeling that not making issues of this part of the social code here, as the teacher said. I wonder if the people here could relate. Probably not any better than any normal person could.
Suggest another voice.
I can't
Switch it
relate
up
to
a bit.
Shizune's circumstances or Lily's either.
Okay. That works.
What works?
You said now do normal. That works.
Well, I just lost something. Alright, whatever. Moving on. Naturally, while I go through this in my head, Rin keeps considering what my condition could be, with an overtly contemplative look on her face. She puts her fork between her lips and leans back, looking at the ceiling as if the answer was written up there. A beam of light illuminates her face from the window side, creating a mask of dark shadow on the other side.
I don't think it's anything in your head. Or something in your guts would be boringly ordinary. Like this lunch of mine. And less delicious. The problem must be in your pants.
It's messed up Sherlock Holmes kind of a statement in the sheer lack of tact.
Rock's music
It was
is
delivered
back.
with catches me completely off guard. Was that Mark?
I said Music Rocks is back.
Is he? I can't see. My chat's really slow on my end.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
Mr.
no,
Rocks,
he's
if
back.
you've just joined us, we just guessed that Don Chan has a penis problem.
I think I might have reeled back, even physically, as Rin's eyes open in revelation and astonishment.
So, I was right. There's something wrong with your tackle, isn't there?
Bitch, you don't have arms.
At least I have a working tackle.
What?
What?
Still partially in shock, but recognizing the need to reply something, I spit out the first thing I could think of. No, nothing like that. I have a heart problem, arrhythmia. I said it, more like blurted, I hope, but I said it. The girl in front of me purses her lips together and glowers at me, looking very disappointed.
How boring. Trouble in the pants would have been much more scandalous.
What's with this reaction?
Why
I'm
couldn't you have
sorry
a
to let you
penis
down.
problem? I forgive you. Just, I collect people, and person with, that kind of problem would have been really great.
And on that note, Rin the collector people. Collect people?
And people with different problems.
I am not gonna talk like One Pug Life. Fuck that guy. So you just like go around asking people what's wrong with them?
Pretty much.
I see. With little left to say, Rin resumes her lunch, and the conversation dies away, but I keep thinking about what was said. It's the first time I told anyone else about my condition. All the other people have either known about it already or heard about it from someone else. Or didn't need to know about it, like every student here so far.
Oh man.
I've told it as a natural part of introductions. Is it expected of me? Hi, I'm Don. I have a very serious heart condition.
No, your name is Donk and you have herpes.
Oh, not again. Is that how I'm supposed to go around inducing myself from now on? As if our
Yes.
disabilities would define us? What a disgusting thought. Or maybe this Tezuka girl just has an unnatural interest in such things. As I walk to the back of the room and pick up the items on Misha's list, a chance opens to study Rin from the corner of my eye.
In other
Her
words, you
hair's a
checked out
burnt
her ass.
auburn, almost orange, short cropped, long hair would probably be impossible with no harms. The boy's uniform and lack of arms make her look very thin, almost scrawny.
Do a random voice.
God. She's not particularly pretty except for her murky green eyes, which flicker
You can't do
relentlessly
much
from below.
voice acting.
Her short bangs, even when she eats. The
Yeah,
distance
Dawn's a
between the
terrible
shadows
voice
make it seem like they don't reflect sunlight at all, but instead absorb all of it within them, like deep wells.
Here the Johnny Lawson. She must have
You
felt
must
almost
collect the
definitely
jade
as a
monkey
normal
before
person.
done.
And what use their arms?
She moves her feet as definitely as a normal person would use their arms. However, I can see how this sight... Fuck. However, I can see this how this sight would discomfort people, especially while eating. It makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable at least. I hesitate to think about the word unnatural, but it's too late now, isn't it?
Well,
I keep searching the cabin's shelves for Misha's things, but after enough time passes, the silence grows on too uncomfortable, so I try to force a conversation out of this strange girl. Oh, that actually starts to hurt after a while. Chewie, cover me. So, do you always eat alone this late? Or do you get an occasional visitor?
Actually, we should just place Rin with Chewie.
I'm okay with this. Continue.
I'm okay with this too.
So much for taking it seriously. Horsing? Oh. And that's all I can think of to say.
How the fuck am I gonna do R2D2? Beep boop beep beep.
Both of us fun
Do
silent
R2D2
again
when
as
he
Ren forced the
screams.
last bits of her meal through her mouth. I look down
I
at
can't
my
do
hole
R2D2
and double
straight
check
face.
it as Misha's list.
I'll do
It
R2D2.
seems I have everything except plywood. So I think I have all the things now. Maybe I would like to watch girls sleeping. What's it to you?
Bitch.
Now sleep.
I'm not sure what to make of this, but Rin looks serious. Even if I did, I think I'd have to be going. I'll catch
Fuck,
you
that
around,
looks-
Tezuka.
And is a Wookiee.
You can call me Rin. I feel that a relationship at this
Rin
point is
Baka.
good enough to warrant this much.
I was already trying to make my exit, but she draws me back in. Fine then, I'm done.
Well, I just thought of another voice we can do afterwards.
you are.
Few voices.
Rin looks at me hard in the eyes, but that intimidating feeling you get when someone stares at you isn't there. It's like she's actually not looking at me at all. Like she's not even a person. She blinks
that's
a
'cause
couple
she's
of
stoned
times,
as
and I can't
fuck.
figure out why a pause like this just popped in between us out of nowhere.
See
She
you
smoked a
later,
lot
Casino.
of fucking weed.
Yeah, she's high as balls.
She's high. She's got the munchies
all
like
the drugs. All of them.
she's on a very special drug called fuck it all.
There's something like
I don't
a
wanna-
nutty smell
I don't want
there
to
in her face, maybe.
Or feel anything.
I quietly back out of the room. As I shut the door in front of my face, I whisper to myself, "What an
What?
intriguing person."
Oh.
From inside, I hear a muffled sing-song voice.
I heard
Okay.
that, Curtis.
I will do the 60s hippie stoner.
Ah!
Ah,
so what-
okay.
I-
Just about-
Oh, like, what did she hear, man?
That is Misha. You know what? Roll with it.
I jumped at the
sudden appearance of Misha, who I had not heard approaching, like, despite completely empty hallway. Somehow, like, she had gotten to jump a distance of me without making a sound. Creepy, bro. Well, it's dank. It briefly reminds me of Kenji's nutty theory about the global feminist conspiracy, man. It's not even the man, it's the woman. But I pushed that thought aside.
Yes! Fucking yes!
Kitsune's like standing slightly behind Misha, looks totally aloof. And she couldn't have heard the remark that drew Misha's attention, but Misha is visibly excited. Like, whoa. No, wait, more importantly, who's in there? There's no club meetings today. Like, what day is it actually? She tries to curiously peek past me, even though the door prevents her from seeing anyway. What are you trying to see, bitch?
What are
Whoa,
you doing here? Oh,
bro, like, free love. You took so long that we had to come check what's wrong. That's no good, donk, bro.
I don't know what weed he's smoking, but I want.
She wags her finger at me scoldingly, like, you gotta harsh your negative waves, bitch.
I'm getting a contact high.
So I found some plywood, but everything else is still missing because you're totally tardy. Also, my dog is losing his shit, bro. Yo, dog, get over here. Come here. Up, buddy. Come on. Oh, look at that pup.
Oh,
Look
it's
at
just trying
that
to tell you.
Oh, that's my pup.
He ain't got
Next
no legs.
Next panel, bro. Oh, sorry.
I got the things here. Just going to bring them.
I think
Oh,
we're
Christ.
up to some, like, mischief, donk, bro. Who was in there with you? Who? I wonder, man. Fuck. My eyes is, like, all the way closed. Misha signed something quickly to Shizune. Pointing at her. Okay, I'm done. Her own ear a couple of times.
She's pointing at her ear, man.
Shizune immediately pushes her way past me and opens the door to the classroom I just left. I can only imagine the shock she's experiencing. Shizune's diligence and attitude, the insolence of daring to deface school property by sleeping on top of it, must be too much for her to bear. And indeed, she stares at Rin, frozen in place, apart from the slight but noticeable trembling of her shoulders. From suppressed rage, I'm sure. Instead of blowing up, Shizune just takes a few deep breaths, adjusts her glasses, and slams the door shut, turning the sign furiously at Misha. Jesus fuck.
Damn, that shit was loud, bro.
Maybe she did blow up, but I can't understand it. She shoots a very loaded stare at me too, as if it was somehow my fault Rain is sleeping on one of the tables. Hope she's not getting any funny ideas about the reason of my tardiness. Rain's voice comes through the other side of the door, and it takes a few eye blinks to realize she might have trouble opening it.
Wait, I got a new one for this one.
Open the door and find Rin directly behind it, looking at us with a half-interested, half-sleepy face.
Hello.
What the fuck was that?
Jabba the
man?
Hutt.
Oh. Okay. Ellipses.
Somebody.
Okay. Just a second. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to get a good accent in here, or voice, or something.
Miss Tezuka.
Oh, wait. Like, oh my gosh, Miss Tezuka, what do you think you're doing? Like, absolutely are not permitted to use school property for such disgraceful activity.
That almost sounds like 80s gay guy.
Yep.
No, it's Valley Girl, but kind of gay dude. Like the Valley gay guy. Come on.
So, just gay guy.
Or Lester from GTA 5. I don't remember the fuck he sounds like. I can Google him.
Anyways.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
It sure is suddenly very crowded in here.
I didn't know it was this popular.
Why does Lester from sound so familiar?
I don't really remember.
It's hard to
Lester.
say whether she's happy or unhappy about this turn of events. At any rate, she ignores Suzune's suspicious scolding, so they have no choice but to drop the issue. I kind of feel the Sean Connery. Suzune taps Misha's shoulder and points at Red, making some quick signs. Ellipses.
Popularity aside, please don't do that anymore. Gosh.
Ellipses.
Anyhow, how is your project going? Will it be done for the festival?
Red looks at them blankly, apparently at ease under the pressure of
I'm-
Suzune's cold stare.
Literally just like pitching all of my man cards away during this live stream. It sucks.
Yep, you definitely are.
Yeah.
Who the fuck's Ryan? Or
Ron never
Well-
had a man card, so. Right.
Sorry, melatonin's starting to kick in.
That is.
well, we're gonna lose Ryan.
Oh, somebody get it. Let's have more Jabba. Why not?
Oh. That is a solo Wookiee. Ha 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 ha. I don't know, man.
I keep wondering about that myself,
But-
too.
Deoeonga.
Ellipses.
And?
I think I
think
can do
about it
Lester now.
harder.
I think I can do Lester now.
To reply to Shizune. Her face turns to an unsatisfied frown. Ellipses.
Miss Tezuka, please try to take this seriously. It'll be a disaster if the wall looks like someone threw their lunch up onto it.
Rin nods assertively. Okay, he's not gonna do. We'll think more seriously. Misha actually giggles at that, but Shizune doesn't. Not even after translation. She just shakes her head and takes the materials from me and takes off with Misha in tow. Rin frowns thoughtfully as she looks after the retreating student council duo. How rude. It's true though. I must finish the project for the weekend. There will be dire consequences if I don't. They're gonna take my legs too. They already took my arms, they're gonna take my legs too.
Oh god, a rape torso?
The end of the world as we know it. Like, weekends usually are, but more dire. Much
It's
more
the
dire.
end of the world as we know it. This
It's
is
the
the
end
end
of
of
the
the
world
world as we know it. And I feel fine.
I'm trying to sync up with you. It's really hard to do over Skype.
Yeah, Skype's got a little bit of a delay.
Yeah. Maybe I'll postpone my nap
By
to
fact.
unforeseen future. I'm about to ask what she has and what are these apocalyptic consequences, but she walks back into the art classroom. Since you have nothing to do, would you give me a hand? This paint doesn't fit in my bag, and I need it. She literally kicks at a huge can of paint that's laying on the floor next to the table she was sleeping on. It lets out a dull clang. Being the gentleman I am, I naturally pick it up for the armless bitch. It's heavy. Yeah, sure. Where do you need me to take it? Away. And with that, she takes off the hallway, and the paint can, and me with the paint can following, says there's little choices for either of us. The hallway's quiet and empty now with Shizune and Misha gone, so we have to leave it towards the stairwell at the other end. Every 10 or 15 or 20 steps, I have to change the can from one hand to the other, because the thin handle cuts into my palm. At least it keeps my arms from getting tired too fast. Rin strolls on beside me at an uneven pace that I have trouble matching, or maybe I'm walking weird because of the extra weight. It seems one of us is constantly walking too slow or too fast. I can't figure out which. 2 flights of stairs below, trouble appears from the form of a head nurse and his fox-like grin. Who wants to be the nurse? This is like 60 stoner, I think.
Okay. Whoa, Mr. Nakai! Like, what a happy coincidence! Tezuka too, of course! Whoa!
He nods courteously to Rin, who does not acknowledge him back, then turns to me, because obviously it's me who had some business.
Oh
with
man, I got like some smooth jazz beats. It's awesome.
You're not
There's
going to
something I
Rin.
forgot to mention on Monday, bruh.
I nod and wait impassively, because I can't even begin to guess what he forgot. The feeling of the handle delving deeper into my skin doesn't make me feel enthusiastic about this about this interruption. Either. There was something in my mouth.
it's about your medications and like also the band The Grateful Dead. Do you like their music? They're awesome.
Shut up and get to the point.
But since you haven't been that long on your current meds, there might be some unexpected side effects, which might require adjusting dosages or even changing to another kind of med, because otherwise you may be erect for more than 4 hours, bro.
What kind of meds do you have me on?
So we will do a few tests, like, regularly, but what I'd want is for you to keep an eye on everything in your condition that feels off, if you get what I mean. AK, if it lasts more than 4 hours. That's some dank weed, whoa. Nausea, headache, anything. And come see me if something happens. Like if it doesn't last 4 hours, bro.
Alright. I'm getting a contact time.
So, how are you? Is like everything fine besides what we just talked about?
Maybe you should quit winking at me.
Oh man, I like to wink.
I gave up and dropped the card to the floor before answering it. Apparently this takes longer than my biceps can handle. I'm about to say something generic as an answer, but then I realize how often I've done that lately. Other people have asked me that too. Teachers and students here, my parents, visitors, nurses, doctors at the hospital. Everyone seems to be concerned about that. It's natural for a hospital, but not so much for a school. Except this school. This was a small school, and both the student base and the faculty seem to be very tightly knit. At least that's the feeling I'm getting. What the fuck is these noises in my room?
Sounds like a text
School that
message.
gets transfer students too often. The thought shivers up my spine, but I get a generic answer anyway.
That's great! Also, one other small or maybe large thing. My sources tell me that you've been at neither the school track nor the pool. Swimming's cool, man. So I'd like to know if you have taken up exercising as I asked.
Of course I haven't, but this is weird and quiet gives you the feelings. And I should have been running my ass off on the track since the very first day.
Oh man, Chevy Malibu wants me to do Chinese.
You have people spying on me?
Whoa! Not as such. Just happen to know a few people. But that's not the issue here. So don't try to slip out of it, Don-cha.
Well, I was actually just doing some improvised weightlifting as an exercise. I pick up and lift the can up and down a few times, and like some sad imitation of a bodybuilder, even though it's weighing down on my arms painfully. Their stupid grin disappears from his face for a second, then comes back like it was never gone.
Oh, Tezuka, would you give us a second?
The nurse grabs me by the shoulder, without waiting for Rin's permission, which she didn't need in the first place, and drags me aside.
Oh, when I told you to exercise, I wasn't joking. I understand that you're still on your first week, but please, don't ignore the importance of this. The reason I'm coming down this hard is the habits are not easy to form. The more you strip and postpone, the harder it be. It's the same with everything, like dieting, drinking the tea. Can you promise me? Oh, yes. 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 Oh, yes!
Yeah, I promise, definitely. He stutters me for a moment, then shrugs, smiling again. Okay,
Oh, this is more like it.
That's Mark's line.
If you go to the school track tomorrow morning, you'll maybe meet my spy, who probably has no qualms offering consultation to you. Do you want to job?
Consultation?
See you around. Smoke bomb.
Smoke bomb. He leaves with a wave of his hand, and no answer, and I walk to Rin, who has been waiting idly, leaning against the hallway wall and staring at the pale lighting fixtures in the ceiling. Even when I approach, she doesn't move her eyes off them. Oh, speaking of heart medication, I might need some. Oh God.
Where did Derek go?
I think he died. He's probably laying on the floor where we can't see him on webcam, dead.
I would say, is Ryan still here? Or did he leave?
Also dead.
Kind of dead.
Just
Are you
go to
getting
sleep.
medications for your heart thingy? Were you listening? It comes out more accusatory than I intended, accidentally lashing out at her. Even so, I don't really want to start talking about it. I just met her, and I don't know what her. It's not her business. The nurse seems to be
Conceited
happily
douchebag.
ignorant about confidentiality, too. Talking about that kind of thing in public.
Alright, I'm gonna get going because I'm falling asleep. Gonna finish my editing and post. Good night, everybody.
Good night, Ryan. I'm hoping to be done this soon, too. I look up at her, suddenly feeling a bit guilty, but Rin is just staring past my shoulder, quizzically. Her head tilted like a bird's. Shy. I don't know why this is so hard for me. It feels like there's some inexplicable look that prevents me from more upfront about this. Yeah, they're for my heart. But they make you better? No, not really. They just make me a little less worse. Rin keeps looking at me for a while longer, and she neither says anything further nor displays any kind of emotion I could discern. I'm thankful that she doesn't. I think it's not quite used to all this. At the hospital, it was easy, but I still haven't sorted my feelings about having to live a normal life with this disability. We left the main building and leads us onwards towards the dorm.
To victory.
Oh no. We stop at the small patch of greenery in front of the dorm. The dorm is built on a slightly elevated ground with a wall, a few trees that everyone has to circle around every time they come or go. Perhaps it's probably the only inconvenient design in the school.
Chevy Malibu asked for the Chinese, and then I think he vanished. Maybe my Chineseness scared him off.
I don't know, I can't see the chat because it's not... Hold on, let me try refreshing it.
I wish there were
Nope.
timestamps in chat.
I know, right? The entire wall made of the same kind of bricks as the building itself has been covered with some sort of a painting.
Oh, okay, he's still here.
Oh, there it goes. It finally caught up to everything. Most of it is
Yeah.
still sketches, quick lines drawn with black and white against the gray plastering that covers most of the entire length of the wall, but some places look a bit more finished. There are human faces, legs, and hands. I can't quite say what the painting as a whole might portray. Stacks of what seem to be paint cans are arranged in piles along on the ground beside the wall. See, the left side is hardly off the ground yet. It's because I couldn't get in the mood yesterday, so I gave up and went to meditate instead. It was suddenly morning, so you slept. I have to work on it, but the guys from art class are helping with the negative spaces and base surfaces whenever, which is a problem. It's easy to paint big areas if there are a lot of people with hands. Reach is better, and it's faster too. She goes on a tangent with the tangent, waving a little with her arm or whatever of it that actually is to demonstrate, even though I got that point already.
She's a fucking thalidomide baby with flipper arms. It's probably just hands.
I'm trying to, like, flap my arms, but just bouncing in the chair. The white cotton of the sleeve flaps around, and it makes me think it could look sadder than it does. It probably does. But it makes me feel out of place. Oh, like almost every tangible reminder of the student base's special properties, as in the past few days. Girl doesn't seem to notice my dreary feelings, of course, or the fact that she lost me a while ago already and just keeps on blabbering. So that's why I'm trying to figure out if there's something I need to figure out, and then figure that out before it's too late and all hope is lost. Why would hope be lost? Because the paint has to be painted and it has to dry, then it has to be painted over with another kind of paint. Takes time.
She
Bill.
finally stops, apparently thinking she had some kind of a statement that makes sense. I think it's best to start from the top.
So is this your project? You did this? Yes, yes. All of it? Yes. Nice, but...
I stumble with the words, suddenly feeling like I've walked straight into a minefield of political incorrectness.
Fuck it. It's okay. You can say it. I probably won't get mad.
I blush really hard. I don't really know what would be the right thing to say, if any. It feels that I way more sensitive than Rin is, though. This is really, really, really awkward.
Don't you want to ask? How do you paint without hands? See, I'm an easy person to talk to, right? With my feet. I almost guessed that already, but... Isn't that hard to do? You're good at guessing. Anyway, I don't think it is, but maybe I'm used to it by now. Oh my god.
I can't get my mind around the fact that she could be an artist like myself. But seeing how adept she was using her feet to eat, I figured painting might not be a problem after all.
Oh god, we lost Eric.
It's just us now, Don.
Oh no. Neither of us have any more to add to the subject. The afternoon light works pretty well. I was afraid it would look too flat, but it's not like that after all. I think it's actually pretty interesting. I want to see what it would look like in a dim light. Do you think it's flat? Well, paintings tend to be flat. Not that flat, you know, like some people are. No substance, no meat. Or there should be some. Okay, I get it, but I can't really tell. I'm not that good with art. I can't name many artists or artistic terms. So I don't have anything helpful to say? Brent shrugs her shoulders, saying that suit yourself without saying it, and looks up at the sky as if trying to look for something up there. I didn't think I'd get actually work done, but if you give me a hand with the paints, I could go do a little before it's too dark. I can't do porn star, man.
I don't know how you voice porn star. That one's confusing to me.
I want to get a halogen lamp like the ones that have the sports track, but there aren't any. Rin sure is quick to recruit my help, as was Shizune. It really makes me feel that the festival is such a big project, every pair of hands is needed. Why not? I'm not really sure if I can help you, but whatever. Just missing some paints, you can do that, probably. You have motor control problems, like, you know, the people who have some. Cerebral palsy, maybe? Not that I know of. I don't know what you mean by director, either. I get it. My heart thingy has nothing to do with that. Gives me a sly look for no reason. No, it doesn't. Let's do it, then. God damn it. I wish I wasn't trying to make this somewhat entertaining. So she sits on an empty wooden box and naturally picks up a wide brush between the toes of her bare right foot. Open a few of the cans, pour some contents into bowls for mixing. Thick pinks flow lazily from the can to the bowl like syrup. I mix them, creating funny, hypnotic-looking swirl patterns that melt quickly into each other to form a new monotone hue. Bryn sets up to work, every now and then asking me for a hand with something or the other. Finding different brushes is easy enough, but mixing the paints to be the exact tone this girl is apparently seeing in her head is a frustrating ordeal.
A 1960s gay stoner. Okay, I'm trying to wrap my head around that one.
Well, while you do that, I'm going to just keep going normally.
Yeah.
So if we can get this before the 2-hour mark, hopefully. She wants precision down to the last millimeter before she is satisfied, but her instructions are obscure at best. And half a splash of green. I crush it down to pick up the can of bright green. The other green, this green. I carefully pour some of the other green in the mixing bowl. Oh, that's almost a whole splash. More white. Is green a good color to add? No idea. You're the artist here. I lost track of who's who. Fuck. A hint of a smile appears in the corners of her mouth. Do you lack an opinion? No, it's just I have no idea. It's okay, because I got an idea.
Hey.
Add more white. With this exclamation, I pour a minuscule amount of white into the bowl and mix it. It looks slightly whiter. That's not good. It used to be like, more the color when you wake up and you know you saw something of meaning in your dream, but you can't remember it. Maybe it's yellow. Despite the impossibility of mixing a color like the change of seasons or any other of that nonsense that's being imposed on me, I find myself enjoying it more than I thought I would. Seeing a painting born on the plaster wall feels like magic. I spend the moments I have between mixing paints crouching down on the paving and looking at her work. It feels slightly intrusive at first, like breaking someone's imaginary intimacy, but Rin doesn't seem to mind, the least bit. Maybe it's just in my head. Her entire presence emits a completely different air as she patiently works the details, adding layers of paint on top of layers of paint, steadily moving her foot across the wall to add new shapes.
It reconnected saying that you were playing the rape simulator again.
Oh. And Elliot's is like, eh?
Of course. Old Elion.
When I managed to produce a passable mixture of paint, the rare smile on her face is oddly rewarding. Apart from the few words when discussing paint, Mrs. Yes, disgusting. Never say a word for the longest time. I deem those short discussions.
Even those short discussions soon evolve into a shorthand, both of us developing and using weird impromptu code words for various paints and hues. It's as if there is some need to conserve words and breath and sound.
Oh god, it's dark.
We stay there late into the evening until it becomes too dark to paint properly.
It's black. Ah, that's it. That's the end of the thing. Ah, I'm going to bed. Fuck you guys.
Save and exit.
Oh god, imagine if I had to click through all that tomorrow.
Alright, peace out, homies.
Okay, that's it. We're done here. I will... Playtime, 4 hours, 57 minutes. We've been doing this for 4 hours. Alright,
Go.
bye.